Earlier today, we had Pauly Shore in for...
Oh, my God. Encino Man.
Right? So we had him in for a pre-record for SDR, which by the time this airs, it will have already happened. So you can find it on GasDigitalNetwork.com. And I was super excited because I'm a kid of the 80s and the 90s. I was at my other job where my co-bartender is 30-something. And I was like, oh, we just got confirmed Pauly Shore is coming in Tuesday. She's like, I don't know who that is. Ooh. I was like, Son-in-Law, Encino Man, Biodome. She's like, never heard of any of those movies. I'm like, all right then.
Wow.
I'm gonna
These millennials.
carry on with my life. Yeah.
It must be hell for him to go to actual jury duty. Because everybody's like, hey, jury duty, the movie, you're here. It's like, I kill myself.
So I was super excited to see him here. And he had to cancel one day because he had a sore throat. He ended up coming in today, but a little late. So everyone was a little nervous he wasn't going to show up. So they all kind of file into here. Everyone's sitting down. And I look and I see that he has a candy in his mouth. And
no.
I'm like, this is not going to be okay. Because I hear him.
But he's a rule breaker.
But this is not okay for podcasting or any audio medium at all to be loudly doing stuff with your mouth on the mic.
Right. Sure.
So I could hear it when the mics weren't on, just through the studio. I could hear it.
Just with the mic, everything's off, doors closed, just through the fucking soundproof windows. You just hear them.
So I took a tissue and then I came in because we're about to start and I was like, just so you know, before we go live, can you please spit out?
You should have just passive aggressively dropped
I need
it in
one
front
tissue.
of him and walked out of the room.
Well, no, I wanted to make sure my point was clear.
Yeah.
And so I gave it to him. He's like, no, I'm going to finish it. I was like, okay, fine. But just in case, here's the tissue. So then I left. And then when the show started, though, he was saying how aggressive I was and mean and whatever. It became a whole thing.
Oh, you got on his bad side.
No, it switched back over.
Was he kidding or he was totally serious?
No, I think he was kidding because he flipped back around. But that brings up something that people keep tagging me in this article of that there was a 41-year-old guy who disowned his entire family because he couldn't stand the sounds that they were all making.
Okay.
Oh, isn't that an illness?
It is. It's called misophonia.
Misophonia.
Yes. Noah Garden Schwartz and I did an entire episode on it accidentally because we realized we both had it. And that's what we talked about it on. That's all we talked about the show. Don't you hate it
Sounds like a beauty pageant. Misophonia.